Today's transformation truth is visualization. Now, this is an art that I really have mastered over the years because I understand the value. The challenge is that most of us are living in a world that seeing is believing. We have to make sure that everything that we think is possible is right in front of us. If we don't see it, we don't think it is. Well, that's really actually wrong, because there's a statement that says that believing is seeing. Whenever you believe something is possible, that's when something really happens. But most of us are conditioned that unless we see it right in front of us, it doesn't exist. And that leaves very little room for what we call visualization. Because visualization is when you actually take what is possible. You see, your brain can determine whether something is real or something is imaginary. And the new brain science today is telling us that if we use visualization, it allows us to manifest things in our lives much easier. In fact, there's some studies actually that says that visualization has remarkable physical health benefits, including boosting your immunity, easing depression, relieving insomnia, decreasing stress, and also alleviating headaches and chronic pain. All of those things by just simply adding visualization into your daily life. See, I don't want you to be stuck into that paradigm that unless you see something is not there. I want you to live it in the opposite paradigm, that first you learn to believe in it and then it manifests itself. Because when you do that, all of a sudden you attract things into your life that are so much better and so much greater than you ever thought was possible. So I want to share with you some of the things that I have discovered over the years and some of my techniques that I use on a daily basis to maintain visualization as a core part of my daily life. The first thing is I want you to take time to visualize a thing, an event, a person, or an outcome that is desired. You have to make the time. Now, typically that time for me is either early morning or late at night. I like to do my visualizations at a time in which I can put my brain into the alpha state. And the alpha state is a state that allows you to actually dream because it's your window to the subconscious mind. So whenever you're putting something in your mind, like a vivid image, whenever you take the time to think of that perfect partner, whenever you take the time to think of the perfect position or job that you always dreamed about, that's when your mind records it and then allows you to manifest it in your life. But you have to make the time. I'm suggesting that you do this at least 5 minutes in the morning and 5 minutes in the evening. And the best way to do it is close your eyes and take a deep breath in and out. Put yourself into that area of alpha. The best way to do that is to count from 10 to 1 backwards. So go 10, 9, 8, all the way to 1. And when you get to that 1, pretty much you're in that state of alpha. Make sure you're breathing in and out as you're doing this. And then as you're in that state, that's what I want you to make sure you do. Visualize everything that you want to manifest, everything that you want to create into your life. If it's something that you're looking forward to, if it's a certain amount of money or wealth that you want to attract, if it's the perfect job or position, whatever it is possible. The second thing that I would recommend to you is to do and create a vision board. Now, many of you saw the movie The Secret. And in that movie, a friend of mine, John Asraf, was interviewed about how he manifested something in his life. And his answer was with a vision board. See, he learned that lesson from one of his mentors, and he began to cut out from magazines pictures of everything he wanted to attract in his life. Well, in that vision board was a beautiful house in Southern California that was just magnificent. Years later, he was actually in the process of buying that house when he realized that it was the same house that he had in his vision board. These things happen every single day, but you have to make sure that you create your own vision board for the things you want to manifest in your life. And the third thing I want you to do is actually make mental images that are vivid. So one of the things that I recognize in visualization is that the most vivid that the image is, the faster that you can manifest it in your life. I mean, I want you to see rich colors. I want you to see textures. I want you to visualize it just like if they were in front of you. See it in 3 dimensions. But whatever you do, make sure that it's so vivid that you actually can tell that it's in front of you, that it's already happened. Well, if you do these 3 things, you have actually lived transformation, truth, visualization.